Simhagna Murthy, all of us have been initiated into the powerful initiation of the Rasa Siddham process, where Swamiji awakened the Kundalini energy in us. And through the awakening of the Kundalini Shakti, Swamiji has literally raised our frequency to the highest state of existence. Today's darshan of Vishapaharanamurti, Simhagnamurti, Matsyasamharamurti, Kurmasamharamurti, all these forms of Paramashiva were all blessed to be liberated from any forms, any types of delusions that we carry inside of us. And Swamiji has initiated all of us into this very beautiful energy, the beautiful space of manifesting the highest experience, highest existence as through the Rasa Siddham process. So to all the participants that are here with us, every one of you that are sitting here, all those that are watching us on YouTube, all those that are watching us on Facebook, all the participants sitting here with us on the Zoom rooms, we welcome every one of you. Understand, right after the power manifestation session, every single time, whenever you manifest powers, you are digesting the energy experience transmitted during the darshan. You are literally assimilating it. You're making it as a part of you. And that's a very, very powerful process, a very powerful experience to have. Now, I request all the participants to take a few minutes. Please head to Facebook. All of you can go to Facebook group and please share your experience of the darshan. How did you enjoy the darshan? What part of the darshan did you enjoy the most? Please take a few minutes. I request every one of you to please head to the Facebook group Paramashivoham and please share. Link of the Facebook page with all of you in your respective chats. You would be able to find the links and we'll also be projecting it for you all. So whichever is easier, you can choose. And we request all of you to head to this Facebook page and please share how you enjoyed the darshan. How was the darshan for you all? Understand, any sankalpa, conscious will, a declaration that you make during the darshan, Swamiji literally infuses energy into it and empowers us to be able to manifest. So I request every one of you here to take a few minutes and share what was your experience like during the darshan and what did you enjoy, what did you like as most as part of the initiation and darshan. We request all of you to share. You would be able to find the Facebook groups on your respective chats. Nithyanandam, Danielaya, Hugo Pavlik, how did you all enjoy? And we go to the Facebook group and share with us how was the darshan for all of you. Now, let us all enter into power manifestation. And understand, every time right after darshan, when we manifest powers, we are literally going to be assimilating all that we learned through the darshan into our conscious existence. We are going to be experiencing the awakening, the initiation manifesting as a reality for us through the darshan. So I request all the participants, every one of you here, to please sit now. And all of us have been manifesting the power of materialization and teleportation today. And all from morning till now, we consciously made a decision, we made an effort to manifest. Right after darshan, your frequency is automatically increased to the highest space or state of existence, such a way such that the moment you sit, you will immediately it gets printed. Actually, that is why many people during the darshan materialize. Some people see suddenly that in the Atmamurti Basma materializes, or some people see that experience how they see honey materializing from Swamiji's photo. Each one has unique experiences of materialization during darshan, because as a byproduct of the intense frequency increase during the darshan, you start manifesting, you start materializing. How many of you have experienced this before, where you suddenly see that you will see bhasma, sandalwood, something or the other manifest right after darshan? How many of you experienced? Understand that experience that you have had of materialization is nothing but a simple side effect of the darshan. Just by sitting in the darshan, you would be able to manifest. Now, can I request every one of you here to sit for a few minutes, listen very carefully. Do not expect, do not say, I want to do this, I want it to only come like this. Just relax and let Swamiji take care of what experience he wants to give you. You just relax and connect intensely to Swamiji and understand, in right after an initiation, you will instantly manifest powers. I'm going to be just showing you all one video. This is taken during one of the programs where Swamiji initiated. And here you all can see Swamiji is conducting the initiation and the process. Right after this process, you can see people manifesting pearl, diamonds, rice grain. You can see so many people from various different walks of life. Each of them are from various different places. They're all materializing the various different objects: diamond, pearl, emerald, diamond again, pearls, bhasma, like how we are seeing. Understand, this is the exact experience of the power of materialization. When you materialize, when you experience materialization happening in you, what happens is the frequency of your existence, your connection with Swamiji is quadrupled. So, any Satya Sankalpa you make, any conscious will you make, it becomes a command to the cosmos. That is literally the science of materialization. That is why, is it easy for us to get a diamond out of thin air? No, right? But in the presence of an avatar, it simply becomes possible without much effort from your side. This is the exact experience that all of us are going to be having right now. I request every one of you to sit straight. Connect intensely to Swamiji. You don't need to do any specific process. Just close your eyes and connect to Swamiji. Visualize the darshan that you had experienced today. Connect and visualize the darshan. Automatically, you will see the materialization will start happening. If any of you need help, if any of you need support, please feel free to reach out to us. You can put it in the chat. We are here to support you. And any of you have any questions, please do feel free to ask.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
We request all of you to share how many of you have manifested, how many of you have started manifesting. We request all of you to please share. I see so many of you sitting. I request every one of you to take a few minutes and share how many of you were able to start manifesting this power. Even if you just did, like, you just got powders, you just got sparkles, it's a very good place to start with. But from here, this is the exact science we are going to use whenever we have to manifest breakthroughs. Whether you manifesting some powder in your hand or you manifesting diamonds in your hand, the science is the same. Swamiji tells actually beautifully that the object here, the quantity matters, not what you manifest. It is not about whether you manifest a diamond or whether you manifest a rice grain. The value of the same is both the same. But the quantity of how much you're able to manifest will show the how tuned in your inner spaces. The more and more and more you keep manifesting, you will surely just it will just surely walk you through the breakthrough.
Actually, all of you sit, keep doing it, continuously keep doing it. You can see, understand what's actually happening. Literally, the matter, wherever, if you want to teleport kumkum into your palms, the matter is getting converted into energy and then coming back and assembling back as and getting converted into matter in your hands. Intense, Swamiji has said, intense feeling connection, more and more connecting with Swamiji. It is that feeling connection with Swamiji which is going to be enabling us to do this materialization process. And when you just connect to Swamiji with your will, if any of you have Kristashila is a granite slab. Any of you who have attended the programs like Inner Awakening or Sadashivoham, Mahasadashivoham, or even the Paramashivoham, you would have definitely received a granite slab, the energized granite slab. If you have it, please take that and use it where you can keep that. Swamiji said if you can write what you want to materialize, keep it under the Kristashila or on top of the Kristashila and keep your palms right next to it, lock your palms and sit and chant the Mahavakya. Remember your favorite moment with Swamiji. Just connect intensely to Swamiji. You will see how it manifests. Ma Lakshmi has posted, manifested Jnananjana under my toe. That's wonderful. Ma Lakshmi, please could you take a photograph of it and post it on the Facebook.
Power, right? Just consciously decide to experience that oneness. You only need to focus on that. Don't worry about what happens, how it will happen, whether it will work or not. Just relax and continue to manifest Swamiji through you. One of the most important steps is to let Swamiji flow through you and manifest. I request all of you to continue. Do not give up. Just focus, tune yourself to that space of oneness. That's all matters. Intensely continue chanting the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Please relax. Slowly, please settle down. Now, just remember, constantly, every single time that you feel you are not able to, you're not having a breakthrough, just remember this one thing. Swamiji revealed, right? Success is a habit. Even a breakthrough in power manifestation is through a habit. Consistently make it a point to keep on manifesting, manifesting, and manifesting. You will see how that will lead you to a breakthrough. Now, I request all the participants, whoever has any type of questions, you didn't understand something or you wanted help in something, please feel free to post. You all can post, ask your questions, doubts, and we will be able to guide you all further. Ma Jnana Lakshmi has manifested Jnananjana under her too. That's excellent, Ma. And Ma Gokila Devi, no problem. See, Ma, the powerful cognitions is what will lead you to materialization. So don't worry. That hold on to the powerful cognition. Okay, that will lead you to having a breakthrough. Powers like materialization, teleportation are all some of the most advanced powers. When you sit, when you make it a habit consciously, it will give you the results. Okay, Ma? Yes. Now, we're all going to be entering into the next session of the day today, where we are going to be learning about Amritattva. Swamiji has very elaborately revealed about the eternity component of us, the finding the immortality in us. Let us now listen to the revelations.
Listen very carefully. You need to understand this word Amritattva. There is something in you which does not lose itself even while you go through the dream, while you go through the waking state, while you go through the deep sleep. Relaxing into that something is what I call Amritattva, immortality. Start finding that something which does not lose its existence while you go through a dream state or deep sleep state or waking state. That in which when you relax, you don't feel threatened. You don't feel you have something to lose. You don't feel something is going to be taken away from you. You don't feel something is going to change in you. Amritattvam. Amritattvam. Whether you are a 2-year-old kid or 20-year-old loose or 80-year-old Karabolt or 99-year-old about to go get visa, whoever you are, the first priority for you should be recognizing that part of you. Actually, it is there like a bone marrow in you. That part of you, see, like how skin, then blood, then bone, and then bone marrow, how the structure of the body. Same way, your ordinary confusions, your ordinary attachments, then your ordinary fears. Then if you dig deep into you, the core you, inside the core you, just like inside the bone marrow, inside the core you is sitting that immortality, Amritattva, which you don't lose or which does not recognize any of the physical, mental pains you imagine. You go on imagining physical, mental pain because of the hidden payoffs. Because of the immature cognitions. Just like inside your bone, the bone marrow is there. Same way, inside your identity, that immortality is there in the form of a pure light. In the form of a pure consciousness, pure light. Recognizing that part is the first priority. Just like a bone marrow is inside the bone, inside your identity, this component is there, which keeps you alive while you are in the deep sleep, which holds you while you are dreaming, which holds you while you are in this waking state, everywhere, which holds you when you are young, which holds you when you are in middle age, which holds you when you are in old age, everywhere, which holds you when you are cunning, which holds you when you are depressed, which holds you when you are blissful, which holds you. That recognizing its existence in you and catching it is what I call Amrita, immortality. Listen. Amritatva, immortality. Amritatva, immortality. It is actually just like your bone is filled with bone marrow, your core identity is filled with that immortality, with that amritatva. It is in the form of pure light. It does not change when you have body, or it does not change when you don't have body. It is there with you forever. From the time you remember you, from the time you disappear as you. Even before you remember you, it exists and supports you. Even after you forget to remember you, it is going to continue to support you and hold you. It does not get worked up. It does not get messed up. Immortality is possible. Two angles. One, the internal organs need to be maintained by the external support of chemicals, herbs. I should not use the word chemicals, I should use the word herbs maybe. The naturally available herbs. Intra-organs need to be supported by the strongly cultivated cosmic understandings. And again I am reminding you about the result. I am not talking about the way the consciousness is immortal. I am not talking about the amritatva of Vedanta. I am talking about the amaratva of Agama. Understand? I am not talking about the amritatva of Vedanta. Oh, you are God. You are always God. You will always be God. No. Now, I am not disrespecting that, but here when I claim immortality, I am not talking that language. I am talking about immortalizing the hand, the leg, face and the body, physical body with which you are associating yourself and enjoying the life. So once more, I am explaining the fundamentals. The internal organs need to be attended with herbs, and intra-organs need to be attended with cosmic principles and understandings. Please listen. Our masters have gone a step further. They try to make things as easy and simple as possible for you. They know if they tell bring integrity to keep the walk pure, bring awareness to keep the third eye alive, immediately you will bring all problems. My wife is not behaving properly, that is why I have to lie. My husband is cheating on me, that is why I am not able to all the time happy, peaceful. You will bring every possible reason why it is not possible. So that is why the science of Aushadha, understand? Converting matter into energy or energy into matter forms the foundation of the principle of Aushadha. Let me explain more precisely. Your various glands. There are certain glands in your system responsible for release of male hormone or female hormone. You don't need any extra chemical from outside. Just a thought current can trigger that gland, and hormone can be just pushed or injected into your system. Same principle, understand? Certain thought current can be converted, put inside matter, can be sent in your body either through applying on the skin or orally. That can generate the thought current into your intra-organs and keep your intra-organs active, in turn keep your internal organs active, in turn keep you immortal. So I'll try my best to present this whole thought current of Amritatva, Kala. Understand the first concept, idea, thought current I am introducing. Kala means the happening of the nature in existence, Purusha. In the existence, something is moving, happening, which gives a different experience. You call it as time. Understand? It is time that gives us the perception of happening. Shiva is perceived as Shakti, happening because of the time. Without time, you cannot perceive any happening. Movement of the sun, moon, planets. Time is a movement happening in space. Understand? If you just somehow bear with me for next half an hour and intensely listen to this truth. you will get the courage to come along with me to experience this Amritatva Aushadha. Understand? Now you need tremendous courage, which just cannot come by your devotion or emotional attachment. No. Love alone will not be able to pull. That alone cannot give you enough inspiration to travel with me in this whole process. You need listen intensely and sincerely. Kala, like movements of the nature, sun, moon, planets, the whole flow. The Kala is converted into our day-to-day time by our mind. Listen. Movement of the sun, moon, nature. For example, before the invention of the clock, any time measurement system, whatever we know was happening is Kala. Once we learnt the time measurement system and evolved certain logic for the flow of the time, like 24 hours, 1 hour is 60 minutes, 60 minutes is 60 seconds. When we started evolving certain mechanisms to grasp and measure the unit of time, and try to come to terms with the large happening of Kala with our mediocre understanding of time. Listen. We feel lost, overwhelmed with the understanding of Kala. It's too big, too vast, too much. So we need to hold on to something like, originally when you assume this body, you do not hold this body. You may own it, but you don't possess it. You just live in your superconscious space, radiate you, have this body also as part of you. But unfortunately, somehow you want to be more defined. In the name of getting grounded, you get caught. Same way, the space of timelessness, the Kala, is too much for you to exist. For various reasons, you start understanding Nera, means your time, as Kala. Understand? I am not against the unit of time, second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year, decade. No, I am not against this unit and the measuring with unit. I am only against coming to conclusion. This understanding is a complete understanding about Kala. The nature's flow and our measurement system is being superimposed and impersonated in your day-to-day cognition, brings Kshara destruction. Listen. Let me repeat. You are supposed to reach the moon. You get into a horse carriage and that goes into the road which has many bumps, and that jumps in the bumps. You think you are flying, and you are inside the carriage which is completely curtained. In this delusion, how many hours you may travel in the horse carriage? You may go up and down, but not to the moon. That is precisely happening in us. Listen. The innermost core space in you is constantly in the mood that you are beyond the Kala. In your day-to-day life, you are constantly cognizing Kala as your day-to-day time. Some stupid fellows, they think if they are told as crazy, something great, and they put that also as a pride in the Facebook. And you need to know you are really crazy. Let's come to the sutra. Tattavato anyanatyeti tishtattasmin napo matarishvadatati. What is it that can outrun mind, speech, senses, everything, but remaining situated? What is it in that life energy moves and expands itself? Madarishvadatati. Listen. This word needs to be understood. Madarishvadatati means life energy moves and expands itself. This word very clearly needs to be understood. This word declares immortality of all of you, everyone. See, immortality of the person who has realized he is immortal is already declared. But even the people who have not realized they are immortal, even their immortality is declared in this verse, because the Upanishad says very clearly, consciousness is the space where life energy, Matarishva, moves and expands. It does not say where it dissolves or dies. No. Understand? You moved and expanded, moved and expanded, moved and expanded, never took birth or died. Understand?
the same vast land. Because each one is putting the fence, it becomes different person's land, group's land, nation's land. I'll tell you the secret. Same way, in your life, the idea of birth, youth, old age, and death, this corruption of fencing happens because the corruption in the love. Please understand. Corruption in the love. Listen. The friendliness of the mother, when it is fenced as compassion and care, friendliness of another girl, when it is fenced and declared as relationship, the non-existence of the so-called friendliness of compassion or the relationship called aloneness and old age and impossibility of any of this corruption of love. Even in corrupted form of love, when you can't relate or live, you call that as death. Understand? Listen. I'm completely touching a different truth. Why you feel birth, youth, old age and death. When the life energy is moving and expanding itself in consciousness, the smell of the consciousness is friendliness. But when you divide them in different packets, your life energy starts feeling that at one day when these possibilities are all denied to me, I am dead. Understand? If your life energy is made to believe morning waking up, having your breakfast, lunch, dinner, few activities and sleeping is life. It's a corruption happened in the level of love. I know still many are not able to catch what I am saying. This corruption happened in the love makes you believe at one time you will not be able to perform these activities like a morning waking up, having breakfast, lunch, dinner and various activities. You believe that part of your life is death. Whatever you perceive or unable to perceive, based on that you define your life. Understand? Life is not based on whatever you are able to perceive or unable to perceive. It is based on what exists. Sometimes your mother may not show friendliness. That does not mean she has lost her love for you. Sometimes the life energy may not provide the breakfast you want. That does not mean it has killed you. Your immortality is the truth.
Kenopanishad. The sacred secrets revealed in the Kenopanishad. Recite along with me the third and fourth mantra in the second canto of Kenopanishad. Yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasaha avignyatam vijanatam vijatama vijanatam. The fourth verse, recite along with me. Pradibodha vititam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate mrutam pradibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate mrutam. I'll read out the translation for the third and fourth verse, then reveal the sacred secrets. He by whom it is not known, to him it is known and experienced. He by whom it is known, to him it is not known or perceived. It is unknown to those who think they know it well, unknown to those who know it not. The fourth verse. It is truly known when the self is consciously cognized and subjectively known to oneself. In each state of consciousness, with every modification of the mind and intellect, through such complete matured cognition of the witnessing self is attained immortality, amrutatvam, existence in one's own self. By Atman, the pure self is attained real strength, the space of powerfulness, and by Vidya, complete knowledge of the self is experienced, immortality, which is the true nature of Atman.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Devils, demons, rakshasas, rakshasis. Every day they go on vomiting poison. Then they also start attracting the people who are waiting for that poison. Understand, it is all about the frequency, the vibration for which you are waiting. Universe scatters that to you. If you are waiting for frustration, negativity, Kalabhairava sends that. If you are waiting for enlightenment, positivity, powerful cognitions, Kalabhairava sends you that. I tell you, if you taste the Sattvika Ananda, means the bliss, powerfulness you enjoy when you empower others. For example, every day, all these deep secrets, the sacred secrets, powerful truths, I go on reveal. Every day people apply that in their life and they feel empowered, joyful. When I see their smile, I feel the joy of existence. And I feel empowered. I feel I should teach the truths more and more. I tell you, hard work gets you more hard work. Happy life gets you more happy life. Living enlightenment means vibrating in the frequency of the cosmic constitution, cosmic truths, universal truths, reverberating with the principles of the universal truths. You need to understand, when the universal truths become the source cognitions for you, when you start reverberating with the universal truths, cosmic constitution, the ultimate cognitions, Paramasatyas, Paramashivas Satyas. It is literally like an elephant entering into a hut. Paramashiva enters into your ignorance and shatters it. Understand how a small hut will be shattered if an elephant enters into it. Same way, when Paramashiva enters into your cognitions, the way you operate. Cognition means whatever you cognize as a life, good, bad, right, wrong, goal, obstacle, what should be done, what should not be done, how much you can do, all these cognitions you have. That is the fundamental decision-making mechanism of your life. I call that as a buddhi. I can give you one small example. Very simple. Actually, I have done this in those days when I used to live in Bididi, the small group of disciples. Even now our Kailasa Vasis in Bididi can try this. I'll first explain. If you sit in front of our banyan tree, under a banyan tree, and few people sitting in the Sabdarishi rocks in Ramanagara hill. The Ramanagara hill, there is a 7 rock under which there are caves where all the 7 rishis lived. Sabdarishis, even now they are living. That 7 rocks represents 7 Sabdarishis. It is their energy field. Few people should sit under the banyan tree and few people should go there and sit. And you can have a telephone connection, conversation. Just have that fork, you call that spoon fork, vibrating fork. Keep one fork under banyan tree, tuning fork. Keep one fork in that rock, the Saptarishi rocks. Just vibrate the tuning fork in banyan tree. You will see that the fork on the Saptarishi rock will vibrate intensely. You can try it today. You can video record it. Because this banyan tree and that Saptarishi rock is deeply connected through a different frequency than what you understand. Through supernal effulgence they are connected. All the Saptarishis sit there and listen to Paramashiva's Vedas and Upanishads and Agama teachings. The tuning fork, the resonance, matching a frequency will simply happen between our banyan tree and that Saptarishi rock. You can check it. I think the distance physically maybe 2-3 kilometers. At least 2-3 kilometers. And I am talking about the air distance, not through road. By air, it must be at least 2-3 kilometers. But this tuning fork will vibrate the frequency for the 2-3 kilometers without any time gap. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Time and space the continuum of time and space is due to a stuff connecting both. That stuff is called Maya Tattva in Vedic tradition. It is not there, but it is there. Because the time and space, both the dimensions, do not have a clear border, kind of a watertight compartment border. No. Understand this very intensely. For example, if time and space put together is 100 meter, consider an 100-meter clock as time and space. For some people, 60 meter is time, only 40 meter is space. For some people, only 30 meter is time, 70 meter is space. The time and space continuum and the way it exists as reality for you is not the way it exists as reality for others. That is why some people are so excited to wake up in the morning. Some people feel, oh God, I don't know why I need to open my eyes. Listen carefully. the outer world reality is perceived between certain frequencies. Like I gave the example, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz sound only can be perceived by any normal human being. Below 20 hertz or above 20,000 hertz, you can't perceive it. You can't hear it. If you experience, it's something extraordinary. Yesterday I saw, when I was giving the satsang itself, she was getting into that mood of anagata dvani, means the sound which is higher frequency than the 20,000 hertz. The experience you had, which you have not shared with anyone, is true. This reality which all of us are commonly sharing with the word called world. This is also between certain frequencies. For example, we will give the same like sound, 20 unit Maya to 20,000 unit Maya. It's only an example I am giving you. Between the 20 unit Maya, 20,000 unit Maya, the hertz for sound, Maya for the reality, I am using Maya word as a unit for reality. Between 20 unit Maya to 20,000 unit Maya, all of us common human beings can experience it as world, as reality. If it goes below 20 unit or above 20,000 unit, you start manifesting powers. Listen. If you unclutch intensely, it will go below 20 unit Maya. You become pure intense. If you go above 20,000 unit Maya, you become pure devotion, feeling connection. But in both you experience oneness. Suddhadvaita Sugabodham. One beautiful thing, this clarity, whether you unclutch and reach below 20 unit Maya or practice devotion, feel connected and reach above 20,000 unit Maya, you experience the same oneness. Sutta Advaita Sugabodham. If I initiate you into power manifestation, your whole body, mind starts getting grounded in that oneness space. Sutta Advaita Sugabodha. What you manifest is Shakti, not ordinary Siddhi. Because in our power manifestation, the more you practice, more you get grounded. Paramashiva's message directly from Sri Kailasa. Listen. The scene is always seen based on the frequency and quality of the existence of the seer. Seen is always seen
based on the quality of the existence of the seer. The core of the seer chooses the quantity, quality, impact of the seen on himself and on others, who sees as part of his seen. Understand? Even what you think as others is part of your seen. So the base for the existence of your first person, second person, third person, all the three are the seer. So do not try to make the seen absolutely independent of the seer by dissolving the responsibility of the seer and the impact of the seer on the seen, whether first person, second person or third person. Listen. I'll expand now. Fundamentally, you try to establish the seen is independent of seer so that you can put the responsibility for your life on others. When you realize the truth that seer is responsible for the seen, you need to work, alter, transform, evolve. That's too much of work. You can always say, oh, no. You can always find some false reason why external reasons are responsible, not your internal existence. So fundamentally, you try to build a narrative, grand narrative of the existence is independent of seer. Once you believe this, once you are convincing, once you are able to convince this false delusory idea within you, then you start blaming, then I am not responsible for what is happening outside. Then he is responsible, she is responsible, everyone. So if your guru is asking you to look in and find you are responsible, abuse him also. Understand? The fundamental delusion is making the seen independent of the influence of the seer. Then the seer can claim always victimhood. Understand? Unfortunately, the cosmos will make you a victim if you continuously claim victimhood. Fortunately, cosmos will make you a leader if you continuously claim and realize that you are the leader and responsible for everything. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life. Even to cheat others, never ever use victimhood, because you will start believing it and cosmos will say tathastu to it. Never do that mess. Understand? This one curse I will never want even my enemies to have, even people who cherish enmity towards me. I will never want them to have this suffering. Feeling that they are victim of the universe or the cosmos or the humanity or the whole That's the worst hell. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Time and space the continuum of time and space is due to a stuff connecting both. That stuff is called Maya Tattva in Vedic tradition. It is not there, but it is there. Because the time and space, both the dimensions, do not have a clear border, kind of a watertight compartment border. No. Understand this very intensely. For example, if time and space put together is 100 meter, consider an 100-meter cloth as time and space. For some people, 60 meter is time, only 40 meter is space. For some people, only 30 meter is time, 70 meter is space. The time and space continuum and the way it exists as reality for you is not the way it exists as reality for others. That is why some people are so excited to wake up in the morning. Some people feel, oh God, I don't know why I need to open my eyes. Listen carefully. The outer world reality is perceived between certain frequencies. Like I gave the example, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz sound only can be perceived by any normal human being. Below 20 hertz or above 20,000 hertz, you can't perceive it. You can't hear it. If you experience, it's something extraordinary. The experience you had, which you have not shared with anyone, is true. Understand one thing? Just like the sound, below the 20 hertz, above the 20,000 hertz, can't be heard by normal man, but it can be heard by extraordinary capability. Same way, this reality which all of us are commonly sharing with the word called world. This is also between certain frequencies. For example, we will give the same like sound, 20 unit Maya to 20,000 unit Maya. It's only an example I am giving you. Between the 20 unit Maya, 20,000 unit Maya, the hertz for sound, Maya for the reality, I am using Maya word as a unit for reality. Between 20 unit Maya to 20,000 unit Maya, all of us
common human beings can experience it as world, as reality. If it goes below 20 unit or above 20,000 unit, you start manifesting powers. Listen. If you unclutch intensely, it will go below 20 unit, Maya. You become pure intense. If you go above 20,000 unit Maya, you become pure devotion, feeling connection. But in both you experience oneness. Suddhadvaita Sugabodham. One beautiful thing, this clarity, whether you unclutch and reach below 20 unit Maya or practice devotion, feel connected and reach above 20,000 unit Maya, you experience the same oneness. Sutta Advaita Sugabodham. If I initiate you into power manifestation, your whole body, mind starts getting grounded in that oneness space. Sutta Advaita Sugabodha. What you manifest is Shakti, not ordinary Siddhi. The scene is always seen based on the frequency and quality of the existence of the seer. Seen is always seen based on the quality of the existence of the seer. The core of the seer chooses the quantity, quality, impact of the seen on himself and on others, who sees as part of his seen. Understand? Even what you think as others is part of your seen. So the base for the existence of your first person, second person, third person, all the three are the seer. So do not try to make the seen absolutely independent of the seer by dissolving the responsibility of the seer and the impact of the seer on the seen, whether first person, second person.
Icon from Arun Ice Creams.
You try to establish the seen is independent of seer so that you can put the responsibility for your life on others. When you realize the truth that seer is responsible for the seen, you need to work, alter, transform, evolve. That's too much of work. You can always say, oh, no. You can always find some false reason why external reasons are responsible. not your internal existence. So fundamentally, you try to build a narrative, grand narrative of the existence is independent of seer. Once you believe this, once you are convincing, once you are able to convince this false delusory idea within you, then you start blaming, then I am not responsible for what is happening outside. Then he is responsible, she is responsible, everyone. Fundamental delusion is making the scene independent of the influence of the seer. Then the seer can claim always victimhood. Understand? Unfortunately, the cosmos will make you a victim if you continuously claim victimhood. Fortunately, cosmos will make you a leader if you continuously claim and realize that you are the leader and responsible for everything. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life. Even to cheat others, never ever use victimhood, because you will start believing it and cosmos will say tathastu to it. See, your mind, your delusion thrives making you believe there is so much injustice getting done to you, will be done to you, if your mind and your delusions are not protecting you. Then they will absolutely finish you off. It's like you are afraid of losing pennies and you go and put all your money in the bank, and bank takes away the whole thing and declares bankruptcy. That is exactly, understand, it's like you feel, if I keep all the cash in my home, maybe some thief will come and steal $100, or my son will take $200 for a drug. My daughter may take few $100 to date with some boy. My sister may take $100 to buy an iPhone. Not even fear of thief. Just in the family, somebody may take $1 or $2, few dollars. So let me put the whole thing in the bank. And bank declares bankruptcy. You have lost everything. So understand one thing. Extreme delusion is doubting the core universal principle, and that principle's ambassador, Guru, who is stretching his helping hand to liberate you. Listen carefully. The logic with which you can justify all the happenings of your life and settle in peace is called Tattva in Hindu tradition. Means you are haunted by the questions, why inequality? Why poverty? Why somebody gets good, somebody gets bad? Why somebody gets disease, somebody does not get? Why somebody gets happiness and somebody gets suffering? Why I am getting all these? Why I am always on the spotlight? with all these questions finally boiling down to who am I? The logic with which you can justify your haunting seeking and rest in peace is called tattva, darshana in Hindu tradition. Even the darshana is not exclusive or monopoly. There are 6. There are 6 methodologies through which you can pacify your haunting logic and find peace temporarily. Understand? Temporarily. When darshana becomes anubhuti, means beyond all the blind spots of pure science getting converted into applied science. If you evolve a methodology for yourself to become absolutely in pure science space and radiate the pure science space and come to terms with life from the pure science space. So the state of Sadashiva was not compromised to radiate the space of Sadashiva or powers of Sadashiva. That lifestyle is what is called Jivan Mukti, Sadashivatva. Only if you discover that for yourself, you achieve permanent peace. Paramapada. You become Paramashiva. You become Parabrahma. You become Para. What Hindu tradition is trying to show as Para ultimate. Listen. The ability to convince yourself logically and rest in peace by answering all your haunting, seeking questions is only finding peace, not enlightenment. Darshanas are tattva, not that. Understand? Tattva means that and you, both. Tva means you, tat means that. Tattva is not tat. Understand? In Hindu tradition, the methodology of finding peace by answering the haunting logical questions can lead to peace. That is called tattva, but tattva is not tat. Understand? Tat is anubhuti, tattva is philosophy, darshana. In darshana, seer and seen has to exist. Only then darshan happens. In anubhuti, seer and seen becomes the space of oneness. In anubhuti, darshana does not happen. If darshana happens, it is only tattva, not anubhuti. If you have watched horror movie, back to back 3-4 movies within a week, even window curtain moving in the night time, or cat or rat running around in your kitchen, or some bird flying
fluttering in the air in your backyard. Everything will come with a horror background music. Understand, if you are loaded with certain chemicals or hormones, the perception changes based on that. If your body is clean, detoxified, if you evolve a methodology for yourself to become absolutely in pure science space and radiate the pure science space and come to terms with life from the pure science space. So the state of Sadashiva was not compromised to radiate the space of Sadashiva or powers of Sadashiva. That lifestyle is what is called Jivan Mukti, Sadashivatva.
Only if you discover that for yourself, you achieve permanent peace. Paramapada. You become Paramashiva. You become Parabrahma. You become Para. What Hindu tradition is trying to show as Para ultimate. Listen. The ability to convince yourself logically and rest in peace by answering all your haunting, seeking questions is only finding peace, not enlightenment. Darshanas are tattva, not that. Understand? Tattva means that and you both. Tva means you, tat means that. Tattva is not tat. Understand? In Hindu tradition, the methodology of finding peace by answering the haunting logical questions can lead to peace. That is called tattva, but tattva is not tat. Understand? Tat is anubhuti, tattva is philosophy, darshana. In darshana, seer and seen has to exist. Only then darshan happens. In anubhuti, seer and seen becomes the space of oneness. In anubhuti, darshana does not happen. If darshana happens, it is only tattva, not anubhuti. If you have watched horror movie, back to back 3-4 movies within a week, even window curtain moving in the night time, or cat or rat running around in your kitchen, or some bird flying, fluttering in the air in your backyard, everything will come with a horror background music. Understand, if you are loaded with certain chemicals or hormones, the perception changes based on that. If your body is clean, detoxified,